I'm Joe Padula.
And I'm Maria Haycraft.
I'm Dar Place.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. What's up, y'all?
I think we're going to start a new fundraiser.
What's a fundraiser?
You need a new microphone. It feels fuzzy. I hear it. It's like...
No, that's probably the earwax.
What?
Yeah, that's probably earwax in your ears.
It's Joe's natural voice.
Yeah. What's up, Dar?
Oh, it's so smooth.
Man,
Yeah.
Clarksville's what's up. All right? I love this thing. You know what else is up? The traffic! Oh, my God!
There's so many cars. There's
Oh,
so
yes,
many
there
cars.
So many cars. Luckily, there's no construction going on anywhere. Oh,
yeah,
my
yeah,
goodness.
sure. And then you throw in school buses on top of it.
Oh, yeah, and school zones.
Oh, school zones.
Yes.
Right. What's up, Gail? What's up, John Doe? All right, let's get into this because Maria's got to leave early because she does a Bible study that takes a break the entire summer. Takes a break from Jesus.
It goes by the school year because it's like mostly for moms.
Well, then school should be all year round.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with that.
I think schools should be all year round with 4 2-week breaks. Seasonal breaks.
Yeah.
All year round. Get these kids smart again.
Yes.
You're assuming that the education system make our kids smart. That's a gigantic assumption.
Oh, those teachers. Oof. All right, we got to watch this video. This is police body cam footage. This is out in Murfreesboro. Don't forget. Yep. Don't forget. There's that second R of the 3.
You got to freeze the borough.
Murfreesboro. The cop goes, "I will break your arm." Do you think he said freaking?
Nope.
Okay, me neither. Here, let's take a real quick. Here's the 5 W's from News Channel 5. All right, let's see what we got. All right, News Channel 5. Oh, they wrote a lot. Okay, so Murfreesboro authorities decommissioned a Murfreesboro police officer. What does that mean, Dar? Decommissioned? Does that mean fired?
Oh, no, so like an officer in the military receives a commission from the President of the United States.
Right.
Police officers receives a commission for their badge. So they've rescinded his badge.
They took the badge away. Okay.
Decommissioned is they've taken away his certifications.
So now he's on a typewriter somewhere. A typewriter. Nobody uses typewriters. So
He's at a desk.
He's at a desk, perhaps. Murfreesboro police officer, after the department
Give me
said
your
it was
badge and your gun.
determining whether he used inappropriate use of force on a man diagnosed with traumatic brain injury. So this happened in June when police were asked to be at a man's workplace where he was being fired. His workplace reported to police that he had a history of becoming violent. Well, I don't want ads from News Channel 5. So a run on the suspected man showed a probation violation out of Williamson County. So 3 officers responded as they decided to arrest him for violating his probation during the middle of his boss firing him. The department started to look into the arrest at the end of August. All right, let's take a look at the video. Okay. Here we go. News Channel 5. Thanks for broadcasting this.
Hey, Chris. How you doing, man? We put your hands out from behind your back for me. Hey, chill. What did I do? Quit. Chris. Chris, quit. I'm not doing anything. Hey! Chill out or I will break your fucking arm!
Oh.
You understand me?
I got this arm.
Do not move!
I got this arm.
I will dump you!
Here you go, put it here.
Cuff. Go ahead, cuff.
There you go. 11:70. We're 10:15.
Are you good if I sit you up?
Yes,
Man, I will break your arm.
I understand.
Do not resist me.
I'm not.
I'm gonna sit you up.
Yeah.
Don't try to put your head towards me.
You're good. I'm not.
You good?
Yep.
Pat his pockets down.
Come on, just lean him on first. You get your knee off him. There you go.
Please. Stay there. Do not.
Chris, the reason why we did this is because you fought the police before and you just did it again. Okay?
How did...
Just a lot.
He did.
I don't know, man.
So the one on the ground, is that the officer that they are decommissioning?
The one that
No.
the one that had the knee in the back that said, "I will break your effing arm."
So the one talking is the one
Yeah.
they're decommissioning.
Right.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh.
I believe this is the guy who said, "I will break your effing arm."
Well, and then he said it again.
Yeah, he said it
Without
twice.
the effing.
And This guy obviously has some type of mental lack of capabilities, I guess, right? The guy that's being arrested. He sounds it. But
well, he's got TBI. He doesn't have lack of mental. He has an injury.
What's up, Canadian Steph? She got deported 2 weeks ago. So he didn't fight the officers, right?
Doesn't seem like it.
Maria?
No, I mean, he, like, stood still. He wasn't like, here, take my arms. He wasn't very willing. But it seemed like he was confused. Like, why is this even happening right now?
Yeah. But he does have a...
Which is a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, please explain.
Why is it officers don't feel like they need to at least explain, hey, sir, there's a warrant?
Right. We're going to arrest you. We're going to cuff you.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, just aggressively, like, jumping right in. I'd be freaked out, too. I'd be like, wait, what? What?
The problem is, what's only posted is this part of the body cam footage. I would like to see the 3 minutes
before.
Right.
Right. I would also, yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't want to make a judgment and be like, oh, these cops are bad. But I don't know what happened right before.
No, that cop is not bad. He's not bad. He's terrified. He's afraid. It looks like anger and domination. My guess, that guy has just had somebody resist arrest on him before and hurt him. You know, that cop's only concern is that he gets home at night, not that guy on the floor, that he himself gets home tonight.
I don't know. I get that.
That doesn't make it okay for what they're doing. But in other words, what I'm seeing is not this guy, the cop being, you know, like you said, we don't know how many arrests or what incident did that cop just come from?
And this guy has, what do we read? He had some violent
tendencies
in the past, was reported.
He's just
it's
aggressive.
Also really, really easy to sit back and see one incident and not realize that, you know, 85-90% of the people that the police are dealing with every day are.
Yeah, Alex, go to YouTube, okay? Good morning, Joe Quinders. Go to YouTube. Facebook sucks.
You have a warrant out of Williamson County, okay?
Here, now he speaks.
Now they answer him.
Yeah.
And he sounds... He's either drunk or he's slow.
I think he's slow.
Well, they said he has TBI.
What is that?
Traumatic brain injury.
Oh.
Sit up. Stay there. Lean up against the wall here.
I'm not trying.
You want to lean up against the wall back here?
Yeah, but
It's okay. One more time. There you go. Relax.
What am I being arrested for?
Okay, you have a warrant out of Williamson County, okay? The reason why they sent us is because you've been known to be violent.
Yeah, jump onto, if you're on Facebook, jump onto YouTube and watch, okay, at Joe Padula, because Facebook sucks. Their whole video broadcasting sucks. It's a shame because they were the first ones to really do the live streaming, Facebook, and it was pretty good back in the day.
Yeah.
But now, Facebook suck.
Okay? The reason why they sent us is because you've been known to be violent. And that's why there's 3 of us, and that's why we bombarded you.
I'm not.
So that's why we're here.
That's ridiculous.
Does that make sense? Because you've been known to be violent. And that's why there's 3 of us, and that's why we bombarded you.
I'm not.
So that's why we're here. Does that make sense?
Not to be sexist, but the female cop did nothing. You know what I mean? But he's kind of wrong. The 3 of us bombarded. No, she sat back. It made sandwiches.
Made sandwiches?
Right,
oh my gosh. I mean,
she was supervising.
they did have him between a desk and another table. Like, how many people could fit there?
Well, she was trying to get to this jacket to iron it, okay? But she couldn't.
Ridiculous.
These guys were in the way.
Hey, look at me. Yo, look at me. When was the last time you ate?
Oh my gosh, he was hangry.
Couple hours.
That's what the problem was. They should have just brought him some food, and then he would have said, handcuff me, sure.
You think he was hangry? Yeah.
This is going to be the next
Couple hours.
Snickers
What
commercial.
kind of medical condition you got?
I know you got the trespass letters up, that is.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't.
Chris, what kind of medical conditions you got?
I
Stay over
have a TBI.
Okay, when was that?
It was when I was a teenager.
Okay.
I kind of feel bad for the guy now.
I kind of do too. And, you know, listening to this guy talk, these officers obviously must have been talking to this guy right before they did this, right? They must have known he was slow.
I mean, you hear one word out of his mouth, you should assume that he is. Just saying.
And then you got to wonder if he's pretending to be slow, but I don't think he is.
I don't think he is.
Right.
What kind of medication do you take every day?
I took
Viagra.
What's the purpose of that question?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe so
What
wherever
is-
they take him.
I mean, is that not a
so he
HIPAA
ha-
issue? Yeah, but he's not a provider.
I mean, he can ask, but the guy doesn't have to
doesn't,
respond.
yeah,
But I mean,
that's
he
true.
doesn't. I don't think he knows. You know.
Yeah,
Maybe it's to prove if he's got a traumatic brain injury. Okay, you're taking stuff for that or something.
Right. And yeah, ham and cheese on rye. Thanks,
Oh
man.
my gosh,
Thanks, man.
Joe.
No, I'm just kidding. But,
Hey, did you hear the detective's order?
so what do you guys think? Right?
I mean, people. I know people just say stuff out of just saying stuff. Like I will say an empty threat just to freak you out of like responding. So okay, I'll chill out because I don't want you to break my arm. I don't really think he was gonna break his arm. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
You know, I bet they weren't even talking that much. Look at the reporting here. So the suspect, Chris Zimmer, was sitting in a chair listening to his supervisor when police walked into the room. Hey, Chris, pull your hands out behind your back. And then that's when we saw the video.
Well, I think that right there is the trigger that sent the cop up to the. He couldn't see his hands. What have you got? We've got reports of you being violent before. Is this guy going to come out with something? You know. So again, I think the cop definitely.
I don't know. I think
It's
he was,
hard. I
think
mean,
he was
there's
a
just
little
a better.
overboard.
There's just like I mean, you've got 3 people on top of him, and you still need to break his arm. Like, come on now. There's just a point where you're also, serve and protect, and also protect the person you now have in custody. I mean, if they're actively fighting, I get it. That guy was not fighting.
Yeah, right. He
Flanked
was
him
not.
at the
I mean,
elbows. What does
not
that
even.
mean?
I mean, he wasn't even close to struggling when they got him down on the floor. I think, like you said, it looked like he was just trying to figure out what the heck is going
Yeah.
on. I would be
What's
too.
up, Billy?
Me too. They were
2
not
seconds ago, you couldn't walk in there and go, "Hey, Chris, man, there's a warrant out for your," and then
Right.
there's 3 of you,
Right.
1 of him. Come on.
Right, and you're armed. He's not. Like
Yeah.
seriously, he's a dude sitting in a chair.
Well, on their defense, they wanted to make sure he wasn't armed.
No, I get that. I
Yeah.
agree. He had his hands behind his, but again,
Yeah,
the
I'm
guy
not sa-
couldn't.
I'm
be,
not
2
standing
of
up
them
for the-
didn't have their hands on their guns
ready
with a
to go.
taser, ready to go. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
I know. Yeah.
Believe me, I'm not defending
There's
the
a
cop
point
here.
where it's just like, I mean, come on, they are citizens.
He couldn't resist officers in
Citizens.
arrest. Okay, they said because he tensed up, and that it was him resisting the police.
Who wouldn't be tense in that situation? Just
Like
saying.
you're going into defense mode,
Right.
like protect my body mode.
right.
Exactly.
I don't know what's happening. You didn't explain this at all to me.
So it feels like that. Well, if anything you do other than complete capitulation is now resisting. Even he asked the question why we're arresting him. That's
Oh, and we were
So
right.
you're-
He's now on desk duty. He is at the typewriter.
Yeah, and did he? Well, that's when the decommission is they've taken his badge and gun until they figure out what is up with this. He can't serve a warrant. He can't make an arrest. He can't he can't do the duties of a cop.
Doesn't have the badge.
Right, doesn't have the badge.
Doesn't have the badge. So yeah, they said an immediate review of the body camera footage revealed the significant matters of concern.
You reckon?
This is coming from the Murfreesboro Police. And an internal investigation was immediately initiated August 26th and is in the progress of being completed. Officer Fenoy has had his police powers removed prior to his next scheduled work shift. All right, so there you go. Crazy. Crazy.
yeah.
I love cops, but I'll tell you, sometimes you get too close to tyranny. Sometimes this was getting towards that. I'm not saying you were a tyrant, sir. I'm just saying that. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
It's okay. Hey,
You know.
we have bad days. There's only one. There's only one real solution to it all, really. Maria.
Jesus. The answer.
It is Jesus. Yes. Very good. Very good. All right. Every Wednesday, when Maria comes in with a word on Wednesday, unless she ditches like last week,
Oh my word.
I had to be with that Canadian girl.
I'm sure she did awesome.
No.
Whatever.
Hey.
She did
She
great.
did.
You know Stephanie, right?
Stephanie?
Yeah, Canadian
Stephanie.
scuba diver.
Yeah, you know Stephanie.
Yeah, you know Stephanie.
Okay. Yes, I know Stephanie.
Stephanie and Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yes.
They'll be at Artsville Fest.
Of course.
Poor
Duh.
Mark. That poor man. All right, so we're going to Philippians. Okay? 4:6 is what you sent. It says, Dar, do you mind reading what it says?
Not at all. Philippians 4:6. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all he has done. I thought that said weed.
Oh, my Lord.
Tell God about your weed and thank him for it.
Kind of does look like weed,
It
though.
does, doesn't it? I mean, that's why I had to pause. Like, wait a minute. I'm sure I can't say that.
That's funny.
Maria, why'd you send this one, Maria?
This is a great one.
Oh, well, because who doesn't worry about stuff these days? Like, seriously.
Every
So, just giving some practical advice as to where our mind should go. Staying in the gratitude mindset.
Well, this lady's got some
got
words to
some.
say. Here we go.
Well, Warren is.
oh, hold on,
Today
darling.
we're going to talk about anxiety. And if you're anything like me and the people I love, it feels like it's impossible not to feel a little bit anxious. The world is spinning wildly, and there is so much out of our control right now. And so he says in Philippians, Paul writes, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. I mean, it feels like a command, like he's scolding us, like he's a parent and he's like, quit being anxious. But I've learned not to read it that way. I believe how he means this is as a loving father that knows it's a little chaotic around us. It's like a kid that is in the closet when a tornado is passing by and a dad says to him, hey, don't be afraid. I have you. I love you. I've got you. Except God actually has that kind of power. And so when we read it that way, we feel the safety to come to him and the word supplication means to petition for all of the needs that we have, to ask him for everything and everything you want, everything you're desiring. And when you do that, it actually shifts your brain to share that with God. In fact, I'd encourage you to share, to petition with God today out loud in your car. As you drive or as you walk, just say out loud, God, these are the things that are making me spin. And then it says, and then show gratitude, because gratitude also shifts our mind. And what the science will tell you there is that you can interrupt toxic spirals with gratitude. It interrupts it. And so God built our brain. He knew that this was the greatest way for us to combat anxiety. You're not in trouble because you feel anxious. You are loved. And God wants to walk in it with you. Ultimately, he's saying, come to me, kid. I got you.
Well, yeah. Yeah, anxiety's real. Stress is real. And it's a killer. Oof. Like, we put so much on our plates that, it's nice to know that he's holding us.
And it feels good to talk it out, right? You talk it out with your best friend. You talk
Absolutely.
it out with whoever is close in your life. Why don't you talk it out with God?
Yeah.
He's the only one that can actually do something about it. And even if your circumstances or the situation doesn't change, he will at least give you that peace.
I think the issue is people blame God for their stress.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean? They go, why, Lord? Why are you doing this to me?
Well, he's not,
Right.
And neither is the devil. And so I talk about this out there at Better than Equine Time all the time because it's all about personal accountability. And I agree in this. But guys, it's not this prayer of be on your knees and spend just 30 minutes in prayer with it. It is a all day discussion with your dad. It's instead of going, oh my God, what's going to happen? It's like, hey, Dad, I'm trusting you in this. And I don't know how to explain it because it's different for everybody. For me, it just feels like a discussion. I really don't worry about anything at all. It doesn't help.
It definitely doesn't help.
It doesn't do anything except create all that stress.
Right.
And when we're worrying, I think it's because we're trusting in our ways instead of his ways, right?
Yep. What
And so
can
when you
we do
choose
about it?
Yeah.
That's
And,
right. Yeah, that's a good one. Philippians 4:6. Yeah. The Philippians, written by Paul.
Like you said, it's funny, they want to blame God. I think that's the original sin right there in the Bible. Because, when it ain't about the fruit and all that junk. When he came to Adam, he goes, yo, Adam, what's up? He's like, that woman that you gave me.
Right? It's your fault.
In one breath, he blamed her and God.
Yeah, he
and
totally
took
did.
no responsibility whatsoever.
That's true.
It was a sandwich maker.
Right?
It's a sandwich
Honest to
maker.
God, I think if he would have looked at God and been like, hey, you made her, look at those. I was totally distracted. Sorry.
Those distracted
My
me.
bad. Yeah. Talk about fruit. Look at those melons. No.
I thought that was the fruit she was handing me.
Yeah.
Shame on you both.
It was melons.
The
Honeydew melons.
these
Honeydew,
license
oh
plate
my word.
readers. What do you think?
I'm gonna say I don't like them.
In the comments, what do you think? Are you for the license plate readers all around? I mean, there's cameras everywhere.
I know
There's good to it, there's bad to it, right?
there is. There's just too much. I think there's too much. It's going too far, because you just keep allowing more and more and more and more. When does it stop?
So this license plate reader, it hits, and this chase goes on, and these 4 Nashville teens that were out there being looked for. Teens, look at this. This is a grown man.
I know.
Teens.
He's got neck tattoos or
This is-
trash.
That's a hard one, because it's clearly in Amber Alerts and things like this. This can be a gigantic benefit.
Absolutely.
Right.
But how much of your liberty do you give
up.
away for a little bit of security?
Yeah.
Right.
And really, that goes back to was it Benjamin
Right.
Franklin that said
Yeah.
those who are willing to give up freedom for security deserve neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
And,
let's take a look at the story from WKRM.
So yeah, where does it stop? It's a hard one.
It is.
That's a great pause for Bob there.
Look at
isn't
that,
it?
like
Yep.
He goes,
look
yeah.
at this
Very
face. You can trust
Mary
me.
Poppins Bert in this
Yeah,
photo.
yeah. We call him the Dick Van Dyke of Nashville. Yeah.
Does he want to go fly a kite?
Let's take a look.
4 teenagers on the run lead Portland police on a dangerous high-speed chase. Officers eventually apprehended the suspects, along with drugs and a loaded AR-style weapon. News 2's Andy Cordan has the dramatic video you're seeing first here on News 2.
They could have just been going
This all
camping.
goes down here in Portland on September 12th, just around 11
Andy.
o'clock.
I was
An
gonna say,
LPR
oh,
hit
Andy.
on a vehicle with some
He's
wanted
the
juveniles.
best.
When Portland police try and stop the vehicle, it
Yes, we
takes
get a
off
chase.
on Highway 52. According to the
Sound
report,
effects, Maria. What are we
18-year-old
doing?
Cordell Parson is behind the wheel, and he crashes while attempting to get onto I-65.
Oh,
These
boy.
officers did a fantastic job keeping their composure and professionalism while they were chasing the vehicle.
That
Moments
looks like
later, 4
what was that
teenagers
movie?
are
Or no,
running
the,
down the ramp.
Doom
They're
or
just
something.
running.
Game.
Oh, the game.
The
yeah.
first-person shooter game, right? That back on the old computer.
It absolutely looked like a first-person
He
shooter.
was the simulator for it.
Yeah.
Officers did a fantastic job keeping their composure and
right.
professionalism while they were chasing the vehicle.
Moments later, 4 teenagers are running down the ramp.
They're just running.
Yeah, they just take off running. They just know they're trying to get away from law enforcement.
According to the report, when the Nashville teen doesn't comply with commands to surrender,
Get your hands off!
Oh,
Don't move!
he's tased.
ever ride the White Lightning, Maria?
I don't know what that is.
Being tased.
I've never been tased.
Yo, you want to do it?
No, absolutely not. I don't
Let's
like.
do it.
I don't like
No,
pain at
you
all.
don't. My oldest son got out of the army and became a cop, and of course they got to get
Yeah.
shot to get certified. He's like,
What?
He goes, you think? He goes, bullshit. Every part of your body hurts.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like it hurts.
I've been tased.
It hurts. I have not. I don't want to.
No, thank
I've
you.
been TA 312'd.
Ever like stand a Barbie doll up and just let it stand and how it falls? That's how you fall.
Yeah.
Your legs are locked. You fall like a Barbie doll.
Oh my goodness.
That is always one of my favorite movie scenes. It's like, the guy comes in and then the girl like,
Yeah.
when he goes down, those are great.
Then quickly arrested. Meanwhile, this Portland officer chases the other 3 teens
Do you think
for
they get
close
him?
to 175 yards down
Yes.
the ramp.
Officer
Maybe.
Miller, he is
I don't
fleet
know.
of foot.
Hey, stop! I'll tase you.
He's a very good runner.
Finally, all 3 surrender, including this 15-year-old boy. This 16-year-old runaway from Mount Pleasant in Murray County.
You teens should be ashamed of yourselves.
Right?
A 15-year-old Joey Padula would have been able to outrun this cop.
I'm just saying, do some cardio.
Oh, do some cardio. Especially if you're going to be like, criminals.
Right.
And the passenger, 18-year-old
Well, it's 'cause their pants
Curtis
are down.
Green.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
They can't run fast.
Yeah, that's a good point. The
That's
pants-
Murray County.
Yeah.
And the passenger,
Criminals are just not
18-year-old
smart at
Curtis
all.
Green from Antioch. When officers search the
Ah,
car,
Antioch.
they find all this. You're looking at a loaded AR-15, 463 oxycodone pills, as well as $1,100 in cash. And police say during the chase, one of the teens threw a cell phone over this fence.
And they found it. And go
And
figure
and
it.
it's see-through.
It was a see-through phone.
It's amazing.
What is Andy Cordan doing? Him and his graphics.
To destroy evidence. That's kind of common now. As soon as they know they're going to be arrested. They're going to try to destroy as much evidence as they can. And cell phones contain a lot of evidence.
And you found it, though, right?
Yeah, we did find it. Found a large bag of drugs, an AR-style rifle loaded, ready to go. So they were up here for sinister purposes.
These young people were hit with a slew of crimes, including resisting arrest, reckless
up, Alex?
endangerment, and possession of a firearm in
Yeah, Alex goes about the license plate readers. I'm both for and against them. I like them for the support of law enforcement to help catch serious criminals, but at the same time, I think it's giving the government too much access into our info.
Yep.
So,
Well, and that's the way it always happens. We use the big bad wolf to scare enough of the population, so
into thinking,
in
oh, it's
order
a good
to
idea.
give security, because of 5% of the population here, the other 95% has Big Brother in there, and that's I agree with you, Alex. It's a tough one.
here's what I think we should do. It should be a trade-off. Okay, sure. You know what? You could put it in our streets. I want to put cameras that we can watch inside the hallways
There you go.
of all the government buildings. But then the bad guys can use that also.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ban all cameras. That's it. That's it. No cameras allowed.
It used to be kill all lawyers. Now
Yeah.
it's destroy all cameras.
Right. Everyone smash your phones right now.
Do it. Do it now.
It's called Do a Hillary.
commission of a dangerous felony. In Portland, Andy Cordan, News 2.
Investigators believe the teenage girl consumed narcotics. She was treated at an area hospital.
Oh, you
the
think
driver,
so?
Cordell Parson, was arrested last June on 2 separate drug charges.
You don't say.
He pled to simple possession and was
I am
placed on
shocked at the
supervised.
moment.
Yeah, here's the thing, too. Especially out of Nashville. The DA out there, this woke nonsense. Oh, slap on the wrist. Don't do it again.
Yep.
It's not good.
Yep.
It's not good. Then back out there,
Doing it again.
doing it again.
Yep.
So,
it
yeah.
can be fixed. Go vote appropriately.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true.
Oh,
I mean, 6%
Local.
voted in this last.
Yeah.
6%.
Local elections are so much more important.
Uh-huh.
People,
Absolutely.
you can't sit here and complain about the dadgum
No.
government and then not get engaged.
Yeah. No.
6% of this dadgum county came out and voted for their local officials.
It's not a line.
All right?
I can't believe
So,
that.
my wife says
6%?
if you didn't vote, then shut up.
That's true. I voted.
I did too. We always do.
I always get the sticker because I'm very
I forgot.
proud.
I forgot to vote.
What?
Yeah.
I go early every time.
You didn't. You did not.
Get on here all day on my soapbox, and I fell asleep, and I missed voting day.
Dang it, Joseph.
All right, so are the Northern Lights coming to Middle Tennessee?
They already did.
Yeah, I think they're coming back.
I've got a picture on my phone. They were right
Did you
over
see
the
it? Yeah.
top of my house there.
Did it look pretty?
Oh, gorgeous. It was, yeah.
I've never seen it in person.
Kind of freaking me out a little bit. Like, the aliens are coming.
Tennessee was treated to a rare occurrence, at least at this latitude. The Northern Lights.
Why
This
are her hands up
phenomenon
like that?
Occurs with the presence.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Can you believe it? In Tennessee.
Is that what that is? Look at these hands.
Well, back in May, Middle Tennessee was treated to a rare occurrence, at least at this latitude. The Northern Lights. This phenomenon occurs with the presence of and the severity of geomagnetic storms. And right now, we're in a peak of activity. To discuss more about why these are happening more frequently and if it's possible Tennessee
Again,
could see the aurora
don't use the
borealis
cameras
again
down.
anytime
Put the
soon
cameras up
is
high,
Sean
sir.
Dahl, Space Weather Prediction Center Service Coordinator. Sean, thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
Hi, you're very welcome, Katie. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, let's start with what are geomagnetic storms and how easy are they to predict?
Sure. Geomagnetic storms are really a magnetic disturbance here at Earth due to interactions coming from the sun. Usually there's in the forms of things called coronal mass ejections, giant blasts of energy and strong localized magnetic fields headed down to space towards Earth. And they are not easy to predict.
Tell me there's not a creator.
I know.
You know what I mean? Tell me this is all an accident.
Right, and this ball of fire
Yeah.
just stays there
Tell me
on its own.
Tell me nothing. Something came from nothing. Do you know what I mean? Tell me. Teach me.
We're talking about something from 93 million miles away, so it's very difficult to nail these every
Oh, I
time.
bet Stephanie saw a bunch of them
So
in
this
Canada.
morning I noticed from the Space Weather Prediction Center that a G4
She loves these
storm
hands up.
was observed on a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the highest. Is that
Maybe she's
level
part
of
Italian,
storm
'cause I do the
strong
same
or
thing, I'm
severe
like,
enough for
Beep,
Northern
bop,
Lights to
boop.
be spotted in southern
Maybe she
Kentucky
should
or
have been a
Tennessee?
conductor.
Kenny, it's possible. Today with digital technology,
And how come
our
I could have
DSLR
predicted
cameras,
this
our
guy would
cell
have
phones,
that
people are
mustache,
taking pictures
right?
of a red aurora, which is usually because it's way up high in the sky. So even though our eye may not detect it, it's sometimes often able to see it along that northern.
All right, I just want to see it.
I know. And is it coming back?
Whoa.
I know. I want to see it like for real, like that.
I wanna-
just lay there and watch it.
I want to fly through it.
That'd be so cool.
Like, it doesn't look like it's high up, right?
Yeah.
Can you fly through this?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look
Well,
like it's...
you kind of did when, I mean,
And would you see it if you're up there? Like, do you only see it if you're on the ground? With how it...
It's a good question.
Now, we did a Bob Ross workshop at ArtLink, and we did the Northern Lights as one of the paintings, and they turned out so cool.
She speaks like a child. Guess what? Guess what? We did a Bob Ross thing. Guess what?
This one time at band camp?
Yep. That's not child.
I was just thinking how cool that would look after eating a lot of portobello mushrooms.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
shrooms. Yeah, I mean, it is gorgeous.
It's all
beautiful.
fake. It's all aliens using light
is.
technology to control us.
So I'm just saying, the last time I heard somebody mention geomagnetic storms, all of a sudden the Earth started getting destroyed, and they had to build this big thing that, you know, shot the laser and took them down to the middle of the Earth, and they had to get the molten thing. Remember this movie?
What movie was this?
It wasn't Journey to the Center of the Earth. It was one of these Doomsdays movies that came out in the like early 2000s, right
Was
around
it Brendan Fraser?
No, it was. Oh, I can see the guy's face.
I know which one you're talking about.
They built this like little train that shot these, you know, sound waves that would cut right through. Anyways, it all started with geomagnetic storms.
Interesting.
Do yourself a favor. Repent. Repent.
Right? Jesus is coming back sooner than you realize.
I think
Be
so,
ready.
especially with everything being revealed. Latest, the Shroud of Turin turning out
was
to
super
be
cool.
authentic.
No, not Armageddon, Stephanie. It was one like that. It was right around that same time. Instead of a comet, it was like this dude had shot they'd shot this little sound wave or something down into the Earth, and it actually stopped the molten flow in there, and they had to restart it. I'll find it in a minute. I can't.
You'll never think of it.
Yeah, I will. Purple. That's the answer.
What would you do if the homeless camped out at your house?
Interstellar?
No,
No,
not Interstellar.
No, that was
Deep Impact?
McConaughey.
No, close though.
Underwater alien ship.
We're obviously moving forward.
Okay. That's all I got.
So yeah. I mean, here it is. You come home. There's a house set up there. What do you do? There's
Well,
a tent.
I would probably legitimately like go up to the person and be like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, wouldn't you? At least to talk to him first.
I would set up license plate reader cameras all around them.
What if they didn't have a license plate? I would. Have you seen that automatic shooting thing that you could set in your yard, and it will detect motion and shoot a non-lethal thing? I can't remember what kind
Like a
of
beanbag?
Not a beanbag, but almost like a pellet gun or
Yeah.
whatever, and it would shoot them off of your property. The problem was when Amazon delivery drivers were showing up,
Yeah.
dropping off packages.
Ouch!
Wait! I'm supposed to be here.
Dar, what would you do? I mean, you got large property.
I do.
I bet this could be a situation for you.
I've actually had people come out there and ask to be able to camp out there who were living out of the car at the time, and I told them yes.
Right.
So I took them down to a plot, said, here's some water, we can do it temporary. I can't do this forever. I mean, if somebody came up there and squatted, didn't come and talk, then
Right.
first I'd give them grace.
Yeah.
And say, hey, man,
Yeah.
what can I help you with? But you can't stay here, so,
Assess the situation, make sure there's no danger involved, right?
Yeah. I mean, but the first thing I'm going to try and do is, I don't think anybody like this is trying to hurt anybody. I think they're trying to survive.
Right.
First thing
They're
I
just
do
trying
is
to live.
charge rent. Absolutely.
Charge rent.
Charging rent right away. Okay.
Well,
I'm
a lot
not
of-
saying it's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
but I think they get so, like, I can't even imagine. I have no idea. But being ignored all day, every day, like, I guess you're paying attention to me now that I'm on your land.
Right. I don't know. There's the innocent version, and then there's the mental health issue where you want to give them help, but they won't actually receive the help because that's not the kind of help they want. And then you're stuck. You're like, well, crap. How do you help those kind of people? That one's a really hard one.
Well, this one, the landowner said, yeah, stay, whatever. And now word spreads in the homeless community pretty quick.
Now
Okay?
it's New Tent City.
And he's still good with it. But the neighbors are like, yo.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
What is happening here? Take a look at this story. I think it's out of Donaldson.
Blatant drug use,
Yeah, I
drug
don't know,
dealing,
Stephanie. Where do
litter,
they go? I have no idea.
theft.
In the high cost of homelessness, a Donaldson community demands answers on what they call a problematic homeless encampment.
Wait. If you don't want to be on camera, just stand over here. You know what I mean? You don't have to look like, the patriotic Antifa.
No. So Fox News was like, all right, hey, man, so we're cutting back. Times are tough in this economy. We don't have blur technology anymore, so we're going to need you to put this baklava on.
What are you doing? What is happening here?
Use, drug dealing, litter, theft.
In the high cost of homelessness, a Donaldson community demands answers on what they call a problematic homeless encampment in their neighborhood.
But city leaders are coming to the defense, claiming that there has been progress, pointing to immediate housing and resources provided after a Fox 17 News report.
Fox 17 News' Kylie Walker joining us live from Donaldson with the
Kylie Walker. That's my girl.
She's your favorite.
She's one of my favorites. I can't stand the way she broadcasts her voice.
Talk, yeah.
Oh, Dar, wait till you hear this. But I love that she looks like a human Fraggle Rock. I love that. You know what I mean? If Red from Fraggle Rock was human.
Can't stop the feeling.
Yeah, this would be her.
Latest on this brewing standoff.
Yeah, today I spoke with private property owner of the land, residents, city leaders, and the homeless.
It's
now,
a female
it does appear
Captain
that
Kirk.
not all parties are aligned and happy with the answers that they're getting.
And in the comments, you let me know, do you think her lips are real?
No, female Captain Kirk. I met with the owners of the place today. She's got that
Botox.
little pause thing.
Oh, you don't think these are real lips?
No, that's Botox.
Okay, no. These are real.
No, there's filler.
No, it's real.
100%.
It's real expensive.
100% real filler.
Look at her. She's looking at me. She's looking at me right now.
Just on this
Wrapping is
brewing
all
standoff.
natural.
Yeah, today I spoke with private property owner of the land, residents, city leaders, and the homeless. Now, it does appear that not all parties are aligned and happy with the answers that they're getting.
Tucked off McGavick Pike, this homeless encampment borders a residential neighborhood and an elementary school.
We see people stealing lawn equipment, breaking into cars, stealing from the Circle K right here.
This homeowner, who didn't give his name, says he's frustrated with the camp issues. Together, he and the community are calling on a...
Does this guy actually think that his neighbors won't recognize him? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you do this, if you don't want to be recognized...
I gave Bob that hat.
Yeah, everybody knows who you are in that area.
He's all black pajamaed up.
It's so dumb.
The Circle K right here.
This homeowner, who didn't give his name, says he's frustrated with the camp issues. Together, he and the community are calling on a full closure. But Councilman Jeff Gregg says the city's limited in enforcement unless the affected private property owners come forward with a trespass waiver.
That's
If
right.
we've got that waiver in place, we can say you've got to go. And then once the property owner's been contacted, codes will get involved.
And that's been the hang-up. Councilman Gregg says he and neighbors are having trouble reaching the landowners. When I searched records, I discovered the largest land parcel belongs to a family trust. So our crew went straight to the source.
Is this something?
I hate seeing her go, but I love watching her walk away.
Oh, but you love watching her leave.
Yeah.
To a family trust. So our crew went straight to the source.
Is this something
Kinda
that you
walking
guys are going to
down
take
Fraggle Rock.
action on and work with city leaders?
For over 15 minutes, I spoke with a landowner who lives half an hour away. He declined to be on camera, but has no immediate plans for the site, even showing compassion.
They should have interviewed that landowner and put a baklava over his face, too. Right. Oh, you don't want to be on camera?
No, that is the same guy right there.
We have a solution.
Right, that is the guy. Oh, man, baklava
See the
sounds
back,
good.
the black shirt? He's just talking about.
Maria, you should get this.
A face tattoo?
Yeah.
I'll pass.
No, like I'm telling you, you should.
For the homeless and not wanting to remove them until they find housing.
Why don't he buy a house in this area and experience all we're experiencing? He gets to live out in Brentwood, and we're here having to deal with his property.
I feel
it's
bad
his
for him, but-
responsibility, his property. He needs to do something about it because the tax-paying neighbors around here are suffering.
After our last Fox 17 News report, Councilman Greg, Metro Police, and the Office of Homeless Services
what's to stop
entered
that landowner from making a homeless shelter there? Like, you can't control
Zoning codes.
Oh, well, even if there weren't like a code, but to that neighbor that doesn't like it, this other guy's not like jumping into doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you-
I the neighbor, I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
I mean, we have a mutual friend that lives near Loaves and Fishes.
Mhm.
Okay, and like he's the driveway for Loaves and Fishes.
Yeah.
And the stuff that he has to go through, people taking dumps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Through a fence, and he's got to watch it come out like it's one of those Play-Doh push.
Ew.
Yes, right.
Ew, that's gross.
Do you know what I'm talking about with the Play-Doh thing?
Yes,
Like,
that's so gross.
Right. Just imagine brown Play-Doh.
No, when I
With
had
nuts.
when I owned the building downtown, we would find human defecation on the footstep outside.
Oh,
the door.
absolutely.
I mean,
Right.
it would just. It is a problem that needs to be solved. A lot of it is mental health.
Mhm.
But people, stop expecting your government to do every damn thing. I
Right.
mean, I get you pay your taxes, but it's your community. Take charge of your community.
Right.
Like
this
if
guy
there's
gets
a
into
problem, let's help find them somewhere to go. Don't
Right.
just tell them figure it out. I mean, it is
Right.
your community.
Do one person
You know,
at a
like,
time. Be like, let's focus on this
Yes.
guy and let's see what he needs.
Here-
Okay,
You know,
let's
but
focus on
we-
this other guy.
Let's
yeah.
see what
Whether
the,
it's
uh,
mental health or this, we're
Yeah.
handing everything to organizations instead of saying, you know what, I'll get personally involved.
Let's see what the homeless one of the homeless guys has to say.
They did come and get a couple people to give them housing, but it was just like I said, they cherry picked them. They picked who they wanted to.
So you want housing?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, willing to work and everything.
Interesting.
Huh? They didn't go to him because he
Yeah,
looks
as you can
scary
see,
because he's
lots
got
of
tattoos.
moving
I
parts
bet.
here. I know this is a very
Please be quiet when Kylie's speaking. Thank you. Okay.
very important topic to everybody in and around this area, so I'll continue to stay on it. Now keep in mind that property owner that I spoke to earlier, he said he is willing to work with city leaders. However, again, he does say that kicking people off the property is not really an option right now. I also mentioned to him that he is going to be responsible, according to city regulations, to pick up that mess if and when the encampment is shut down, and he says he knows and he's willing to pay for that cleanup process. So for now, reporting
Yes, pay for it, not do it himself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
I wouldn't do it myself either.
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
pay
pay for it.
yeah, I don't
I would not be
that
touching
guy's
those
clearly
needles
a business
whatsoever.
Owner.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a. I mean, I get it.
Hey, he lives in Brentwood. He must be doing okay.
I'm not saying that he's right or wrong. I'm saying he's a private citizen and also gets a choice.
It's a good pause.
Right, and he's choosing to allow this right now. Maybe he's giving. This is his moment of offering grace to a community
Could
that
be.
needs it right now.
Could be.
But, however,
that poor
like he
neighbor.
said, get some porta-johns out there. Send out a shower. Like, don't let it become Lord of the Flies in
That's
the
true.
jungles. So if you're
Right.
going to do that, the neighbors, right? So okay, make sure that these guys aren't going to poop in my backyard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Donaldson, Kylie Walker, Fox 17 News, your Code Red Station.
Bye, Kylie.
You know, so if you're willing to pay for that, you're not willing to pay, a couple $100s a month to have a porta-john go out there and
Right,
give them a
yeah.
So.
Look
And
at that.
or a dumpster.
How about you
or
go and
something.
talk to him and go, okay, y'all can live here, but let's build a portable shower and
Yeah.
stuff where they can actually have a community.
Moving right along. Here we go.
Anyways, yeah.
We're going to skip this one because we're pressed on time
Oh,
here.
Joe, they made a book of you.
Ernest. I love Ernest. Yeah, Jim Varney. This guy was great. We lost him too soon, but yeah, they got a lot of his stuff. We're gonna we'll cover that later though.
Hot pizza.
Mm-hmm. All right. What else do we got on the docket?
Oh my goodness, who's this?
Two Clarksville women get in a fight while on WKRM.
Yeah, of course you freeze frame my face like that. It looks like I'm so mad.
This was a random.
That's my serious
This is just
face.
random.
My serious face looks so mad.
Yo, why you gonna beat up on Gail?
Oh my gosh, why do I?
Why are
have
you
to
so
look,
mad at her?
Why do I have to look so mad?
You are furious with her, and she's just like, "Come at me, bro."
You know Tish at Strawberry Alley, who goes to Strawberry Tish.
Yeah.
You got that? Are you talking to me? She does that.
Well, you guys were on WKRN.
We were.
All right, to promote Artsville Fest.
It was so fun.
Yeah, no, Gayla. I get it. You're. I would be upset too if Maria's just mean mugging me. Just mean mugging this poor girl.
You don't have to take that, Gayla. I'm just saying.
Seriously.
That's a terrible face shot of me. Oh my gosh.
Were you angry the whole interview?
No, I was happy the whole time.
And a ton of fun.
Clearly.
Artsville is coming back to Clarksville, and if you're into performers, exhibits, and talking to creators, well, this event, it's for you.
Yes, today we are here with Maria
Oh,
and
look, she finally
Jayla.
smiled.
Welcome in,
Fake smile.
ladies.
So here's the problem. Okay, so Dar, check this out. So they came with 3 people. And they kicked one out. They said, you can't be on TV.
Oh, yeah? Who's
Yep.
the other person?
we could.
Stephanie.
We could
Stephanie?
Yep.
We
Got
could-
kicked at Stephanie.
Yep.
She came as our camera crew and security guard.
Uh-huh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Gayla, from what I heard, Gayla goes, yo, Maria, I don't want her in the shot. There's already 3
She
blondes.
doesn't
There's
have her
already 2
T-shirt
blondes.
on. She didn't get the T-shirt memo.
See, Gayla doesn't like blonde people. So,
Oh my gosh.
You're right.
I know we couldn't have 3 blondes on there.
They are heading up this big event, and it's all for a great cause. We love that. So break down
Bundle of
exactly what
nerves.
we can
I bet you were,
expect
Gail.
at all 3 days of this
I was
festival.
the agent.
Okay,
So
She was the
Artsville
agent.
Fest is the whole week of October 1st through the 5th. Kicking things off with a local talent show that contestants have entered. There are finalists that are going to be competing for your votes. They will be performing at the Emerald and
Gayla's like, shut up, Maria. I want to talk. She's such a camera hog. She really is.
not. Oh
She
my
she
gosh.
cannot wait for you to shut up so she can steal your sunshine. All right?
and we will be giving a $1,000 scholarship away
Stephanie,
for
I'm too
the
tall.
prize winner for that. Cool. The second day is October 3rd. It is a art show, art gala.
The people that you were talking to, they didn't care. Did you hear that? Cool. Did you hear that? Listen.
Way for the prize winner for that. Cool. The second day is October 3rd. It is a
Passive-aggressive.
art show, art gala at Sanctuary on Main.
Uh-huh.
We have over 70
Was this last year's?
visual artists that are going to be showcasing their artwork, and then you can
I
vote
knew
for
you
those
were
as
a
well.
little
They're
witch.
gonna
You were
be
flying on
given
your broom to
awards
get that shot, didn't you?
cafeteria. And then
See,
the
that
last
is a
day,
Beetlejuice
the last day
outfit.
is October 5th, and that is going to be down Main Street.
Oh, wait.
on
Is that a drone? Never mind.
Yeah, it was a drone.
I totally like the, I did a little witch broom thing better. You could have sold that.
It's a Wizard of Oz.
Look at that. That's me talking with Jimmy Terry right there.
Joe,
Look
you
at that.
made it on the news.
Well, thank God, because last year, Artsville Fest stuck me in a corner where nobody even saw.
Right?
Oh my God.
They're
Okay?
doing the same thing to me, making me paint a wall.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
have
gosh.
to bring my horses there just to have some fun.
At least
and
your
be
horses will be seen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They'll say, hey, to everybody.
They stuck me
I'll be wearing
over
the coat
here.
of many colors.
They will.
Do me a favor. Don't hide me again.
Hey, no kidding. So when you get to come out there, they're going to do, our little station at Vet Center is paint by numbers, but you're going to be able to paint one of our horses, too. So.
Yeah, it'll
That's
be
pretty
super
cool.
cool.
Yeah. And then we'll ride them down and you
Clarksville.
paint a
They're
horse of a
showing it.
different color.
Yes.
Oh, that stupid
many
laugh.
different options. And so Art Week, explain to us what that organization does, how important it is.
Yeah. Do you want to say?
So that's our nonprofit. We're located in the heart of downtown Clarksville.
Yeah,
it's
thank you,
Finally.
There,
you get
see,
the
I
chance
was
to
smiling
Whenever
there. You
we're
could have
open,
froze
you're
that
able to
one.
No,
Oh.
you're looking at her like these are not the words we talked about you saying.
You are off script right now.
You are a tyrant.
You didn't memorize that little speech I gave you at all.
In her brain right now, she's like, I'm going to break your fucking arm. That's what she's thinking right now. Tyrant.
come in and you
Don't
can
you
do
turn your head to
free
me.
art. You can just hang with us. You can do
Look at Gayla's mouth.
Joe, you're terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Gayla, screenshot that, okay? Stephanie, screenshot that on your phone.
art. You can just hang with us. You can do
I'm sorry,
classes,
that
workshops.
was the funniest
We have pretty much
freeze
everything
frame. Oh
for
my gosh.
anyone that's
I love you,
3 years
Gayla.
old up to even elderly. You could come in and create with us. So it's a pretty awesome place to go.
Free creating art and
For
creating
free.
community.
They don't care.
Look,
These two don't
Marie's
care.
doing the pee dance. She's got to pee. You can tell. She's doing a little pee dance there. You see
I
that?
actually did have to pee. They kept us in the green room for so long, and I wasn't sure when we were going out. I was like, I don't have time to pee. And then I was mic'd, too, so I was like, I can't.
Did you fart?
No, but I couldn't, like, pull my pants down with the mic.
Zip.
So I was like, I gotta hold it.
See, I told you she was doing the pee dance. See?
Awesome. Okay, you said there's going to be a ton of experiences at Artsville, and one of them is this weaving
What
thing.
was that, Maria?
What was what?
What's
The
with
little
the
shoulder
shoulders?
shrug. That's where she was letting the fart out.
What did I do?
Look.
You said there's going to be a ton of
Oh, Stephanie, you missed it.
experiences at Artsville, and one of them is
Right there.
this weaving thing.
I
You
do that all the time. It's like I'm excited.
Joe, that's when she let the fart out.
You guys are
And
killing
look,
me.
Gayla's just sniffing it right here. Gayla's
I
just,
don't remember you eating corn.
Gayla's doing her best impression of Joe Biden right here.
If I could get
you say you
closer
have
to
this
her hair.
giant one at the actual festival, and we're just going to get a little baby sample of it. So show us how it's done, and then we can kind of take a look at what it looks like, big picture.
Okay.
You brought the stupid balloon.
I had it, and I was like, should we blow it up? So we did.
Who blew it up?
I actually did.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, this is our textile
Should have let Stephanie do it. She's full of hot air.
Oh my gosh.
So,
mural, and we're gonna do a Maria size version.
Yes, she's small. We have to give her a box to stand
I was literally standing on a box.
You're standing on a box.
I was, yeah.
You're doing your best impression of Kamala Harris at a speech.
What?
She stands. She has a step stool.
Kamala wears the pins.
So we have made these looms, and what you can do is choose whatever ribbon you want. I don't know if you want to do it or not, Gayla.
I wish you fell off the box.
It was really big, so I wouldn't have fallen
I
off.
wish you. Oh!
Like
And
when
I
I
can
got
kinda guide
married,
you.
I stood on a
You're
stool,
going to
and
take
I
whatever-
keep it in my house. I won't ever get rid of it. But it's like 12 by 12. This box was like probably 3 feet wide. So
I was hoping Gail actually pushed you off of the box. Like, "Psst, I'm in charge.
I think she was on the box too. Gayla, were you also on the box? I can't remember. When you want, and you're gonna go in and out
Why do you guys
of the
keep talking
lines.
about your box?
Do you want to do it?
Just the top lines?
Yep, and then we'll push it down as soon as you got your whole rib. We will come to you. We have an art trailer, so you can always reach out to us, and we can come to you and bring the creativity to you as well.
Artsvillefest.com.
Cool.
It's coming
so
up.
cool
It
because
is
they
neat.
have these little cards right here on our desk. It
They're
says
passion cards.
Ignite Passion, and I see guitar, I see horses. What's yours, both of you, ladies?
I'm gonna guess. Okay. Gayla's gonna say, Gayla, because she's cheap, she's gonna use this to promote Mugshot Coffee. Okay. Gayla's like, my passion is coffee. Check out Mugshot Coffee on Strawberry Alley. Right? You know, Maria.
Open every day from 7 to 4.
Maria's gonna ramble here, okay, before she spits out the answer, because she's trying to set it up, and then she's gonna say her passion is. Shame on you.
What?
You should have said Jesus.
I should have.
And you didn't.
No, I didn't say Jesus.
Out.
You're right.
Crafting.
Did she say crapping?
That's a crafty answer.
Crafting.
She didn't say crapping? I think she said crapping.
No, crafting.
Listen.
Making things.
No, I think she's talking about taking a dump. Listen.
Crafting.
Yeah, crapping.
Yeah. Just pretty much anything craft.
Oh, anything crap.
Yeah.
I would say networking and
That's
just
a-
people. I
Networking.
love connecting people with an opportunity or something that they absolutely need. Jesus.
Hey, you guys
See,
are the
they need Jesus. See, there I said
you go.
I had my answer
Oh,
without
don't
having my
backpedal now.
answer.
That was the Good Samaritan story. Connecting people with what they need, giving them a cloak, taking them to the end, paying for their stuff.
Oh, Gayla hates you.
Oh my gosh, she does not.
Gayla hates you. I didn't realize.
Oh, look at that. That's her
Yeah.
face. Like,
She goes, yeah, you didn't say Jesus? Networking. She goes, sure.
Need.
Hey, you guys are the perfect ladies to be holding this event
That's not true.
combining both. My passion is sharing your guys' story with you two, so thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. It's going to be an awesome event.
now
This-
go pee.
This one looks like a Nephilim compared to you guys. Is she standing on the box too?
Dude,
No.
nice pull on the word Nephilim.
Oh, yeah, Nephilim.
This is true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well done there.
Everyone, the countdown is on. Artsville Fest is just 14 days away, so check it
It's
out
less than that
October
now.
1st through the 5th in Clarksville.
Was that you now, or was that?
That's me now.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought that was in the end of the video.
No.
That's what she sounded like when she peed.
Mark your calendars. You want to get your tickets for the opening night, October 1st at the Emerald.
Yeah, I'll be there. We got a table.
ArtsvilleFest.com. Yeah.
I know who I'm bringing.
Whoop,
I know who I'm bringing.
I'm glad you guys settled your differences there. How about that face?
Did you guys go home and do Rock'em Sock'em Robots? You know. Oh, that would be a totally cool like art project. Put little, paint on the Rock'em Sock'ems and.
Oh, and let it just like fly.
Yeah.
I like your typewriter sound effects.
Are you gonna have a paint drum this year?
No, but we do have like a drumming, music. What do you call those things?
You should totally do paint drums like in Miss
just let it-
Congeniality.
And just let it splash.
Remember in
everywhere.
Miss Congeniality when she takes them downtown to get and they do the paint drums and all
Yeah.
that?
Gayla said she pulled your hair. Did she?
I don't remember.
Well, just up so she looked taller.
So day one?
Day one, Artsville Live, which is
Mhm.
the talent show. And it is the night that we're going to give away a scholarship. It's a very fun night. It's very entertaining between you and Stephanie and I bantering the whole night. It's going to be super.
Dar, let me tell you about these prima donnas. Okay?
You're preaching to the choir, but go ahead.
Let me
hear
tell you
this
about these prima donnas, okay? These acts. They're very good. Okay? You want to come out and see them.
Yes.
But behind the scenes, patience is tested with these
Mayors.
people.
They're all mayors.
Okay? All of them. But they're fantastic performers, but because of the people behind the scenes, they are. But go on.
Anyways, we've got some surprises that we're
Uh-huh.
going to have this year, too. So you definitely don't want to miss it. Get your tickets now. The second day.
This diva right here, okay? Oh, my God. Just, okay, I get it. Don't worry. You're going to do great. Just get out there.
Oh, my God.
I don't even remember her. I'm sorry.
And then the second day
Oh,
is
my
the
gosh.
art show.
Who's that?
That's the one that kicked off a camera. They're like, get out of here, blonde. Get your Canadian blonde out of here.
Oh, my
A.
word. What's up, A?
Get out of here, A.
So this is at the Emerald.
This is at the Emerald.
Oh, this was us loading.
Yep.
Oh, that day.
Yeah, it's a long day
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Cocktail hour at 5 from 5 to 6 this year, so that'll be fun. Doors open at 6 to
And by
begin the
5,
show.
you mean 4.
right. Come right from work. Come as you are. Don't feel like you have to get all dressed up if you don't want to.
How about putting up that stage the first time ever? Oh,
Right.
my God.
Now we know how it goes. So
Poor Mark.
now
But you do have to stay dressed.
Yes,
Yes,
don't take
keep
off
your-
your clothes.
keep your
Talking to
clothes
you,
on.
Stephanie. No, that's none of that.
now
this
we
year.
won't
Special guest
mention how
appearances.
many clothing changes there are throughout
Yeah.
the show. There are several.
Uh-huh. The fashion's pretty good stuff.
Just remember, before coming back out on stage, to complete the change.
Complete the outfit.
Would you change this? Who put this in here? Would you change that?
We're also thrilled to
A
announce that
well-known
the
voice in
one
the
and only Joe Padula, a well-known voice
My
in the
father's name is
community,
Joe Padula.
will be spinning the tunes as DJ for the night. Keep
I
the
thought it was
energy high and
Joey
the music
Absolutely.
flowing.
That's right.
I didn't write that, but that was pretty good.
Joe Pitts is coming?
Yes,
Okay.
he's going to be doing our opening remarks.
Okay, good. And you got JMO going to be doing the
Yep.
first night?
He'll be closing out.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, look at
Uh-huh.
that guy pecking a fight with somebody.
That's right.
Gonna fight, oh my word.
Volunteers get the perks.
Yep, we need volunteers. There's lots of opportunities all week long. It's not just for one day.
That's
so
right.
We'll
if
have
you
our
can't
folks out
do something, you might be able to do something else.
Yeah. ArtsvilleFest.com. Check it out, okay?
Hey, can this count for community service hours?
100%. Yep.
Excellent.
That's good news.
And if you're a Tennessee Promise and you need hours for that, it counts for that as well.
There you go.
Next week, we're going to get into day 2.
Day 2. Yeah.
Hey, Dar, you got, speaking of volunteer hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need some volunteers this weekend.
What are you talking about? I have no idea. No. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Heck
21.
yeah.
Yes, Saturday morning. Come on out. We are going to clean up this river that makes our city great.
I love this logo.
Yeah, and anybody who comes out, bring your boat, your kayak, or just bring your walking shoes and walk along the parks and help us pick up some trash. You're going to get a free membership to the Clarksville Cumberland River Junkie Club.
What are some of the perks when you become?
So just like the businesses you see on there, all of them have already agreed to it, and more are coming on board. You go in with your River Junkie card or your River Junkie shirt, you're going to get a free appetizer, or buy one get one free, or 10% off your thing, or et cetera, et cetera. So because these are all businesses and this is only for River and downtown businesses that live down there, so they're showing their appreciation of the community for cleaning up around their business areas and making our community great by offering everybody who's a River Junkie member and comes out and does this a discount, or Mugshot might even give them a free cup of coffee.
Yeah,
who knows?
Gala. What does Mugshot? What will Mugshot give? Do you know, Maria?
No, we haven't even talked about that.
Can it be a free decaf coffee?
I guess we got to figure that out.
Slow drip?
No, it's anything they want it to be.
Yeah.
It's nothing at all. Each business is just saying, hey, we love our community, and if you took part in this, come on out. And
I think it's awesome.
So
man.
it's neat, and it can change all the time. None of the businesses are saying it's one thing all the time. It's just, it can be their monthly special.
Yeah, 7 a.m. Wilma, okay? And then going out to the...
we should make a junkie drink. Gayla, let's make a junkie drink.
There you go.
You're going to get the wrong business.
Cumberland water.
Cumberland water.
There you go.
Hey, Clarksville.
Muddy, but good for you.
Yeah, check out. By the way, go to rentccr.com. The link is in the video description. Great website. It talks about everything that they have to offer with the rentals.
Oh yeah, jet skis, kayaks, ATVs, horseback rides. The thing we're launching, that's really cool this weekend is it's a evening package where you get a pop-up personal chef. A moonlight horseback ride, and then back for dessert, and then camping that night. And
That's awesome.
And then the next morning?
Next morning's on them.
Yeah, okay.
That's Friday?
So, no, you can actually book that
you can do it
night.
anytime.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if you want a couple's night on a Tuesday night or just
It's
anytime,
pretty cool.
you can just reach out to us.
And you
book
stay
that.
there.
So,
Do you stay in one of the yurts for
yeah,
that?
you get to stay in one of the yurts or the domes, and we book that all out for you. So, and then you can
this
add
is
or
cool.
delete as you want it. So,
Yeah.
the jet skis are so much fun.
Yeah.
They really are. And it's not just playing. We have the fishing packages and the towing packages and fishing tournaments.
Do you include the soccer ball or no?
The soccer ball is actually extra, Joe.
Okay.
No, there's.
That's awesome. This is great, man.
No, we do. So you do get, your with the wave runners, you get your life vests are included. The towing stuff is all there. We've got chairs and coolers and all kinds of fun.
I dig it, man. It's gonna be fun this weekend. Come on out.
Yeah. And I think a well-known voice in Clarksville is going to be DJing there.
I'm looking forward to it.
And there's actually possible battle of the DJs.
Battle of the DJs.
Oh, yeah.
Who
So we got a
could
little bit of a
possibly
wedding
compete
going
with you?
on.
They got a
We'll see.
wedding going on at Freedom Point there.
Oh,
Bring
really? Oh, that's going to make it exciting.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Okay, we got to get out of here. Okay, yes, Office Now. Check it out. Clarksville Office Now. O'Connor's Irish Pub. This Friday night at O'Connor's is the black dress competition.
Oh.
Yeah, come on out.
In your
It's
black
it's
dress.
going to be better fashion than what they serve at that Artsville Fest.
Oh, my word.
Probably more revealing.
Probably.
Hey, was Styx in town yesterday?
Yeah, last night.
They were. Styx was in town. Guess where they ate?
Man. Where'd they eat?
Breakfast and dinner. Kelly's Big Burger.
Really?
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
my buddy, Jeremy and them down there,
Wow.
Kelly
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and Elijah
Good dude.
down at, isn't he a great guy? Jeremy and Elijah,
Absolutely.
Kelly's. Dude, we ate with them last night. They have, you think Kelly's Big Burger is just the burgers and the breakfast. Dude, they have 14-hour smoked brisket.
Wow.
That will rock your world, and the best macaroni and cheese I think I've ever had in my life.
Absolutely.
You went to the Styx show?
No,
Just-
Jeremy then came over to the house and brought some food with him, and we talked about Styx. But yeah, they came in to eat with him
Cool.
Maria,
after the show as well.
Are you coming tonight?
Nope.
Come
Skyline.
on.
I didn't want to lie.
She goes, nope. You said you guys were going to come.
I know, we need to.
Yeah.
I know, but everybody's got to be in town.
All right, we'll do a round real quick.
I have to
I know.
go.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so it's going to be a spelling bee.
Okay.
Okay? From the image, you got to correctly spell the word that begins with the letter Q. Okay?
Okay.
There's your first one. What are those?
Begins a court.
Okay. Yeah?
Now get it.
Spell the word courts.
We'll give it to you. If you just guess the word, we'll give it to you. Okay?
Okay.
Because you got to get out of here. Okay.
Quesadilla.
Wow, Maria's on fire. Wow,
What
dark.
did you take this morning?
I don't know.
What kind of coffee you drink? Oh,
It's
mug
electrolyte.
shots. There you go.
No, it's electrolytes. The electric chair.
Those look disgusting, though, don't they?
Yeah, that one does. It's
All
like
right.
a cheeseburger
Yeah.
Like something.
quesadilla. Keys.
No.
Your keys?
Qualified.
Wow.
Okay, I just quit. I'm
Yo,
not even.
This is
I feel like the guy in the arrest video.
this is the game for me, apparently.
Wow. Okay, Maria.
Oh, yeah, you should totally go. You're gonna win this one. I mean,
Come on. Oh, Dar, maybe you're going to get this one.
nope, probably not.
Begins with Q. Who is that? That's the Mets, right?
Quarter. Like first quarter.
No.
That's
Quarter. Where do they play?
I don't know.
Baseball?
No, where?
A baseball field?
Queens.
Queens.
Oh, I would have never
Queens.
guessed that.
Yeah.
All right.
Where every foreign prince goes to find his queen.
That's right. Coming to America.
Coming to America.
This
Yes,
next one
yes.
is worth 3 points. So if you get a Dar, you can tie.
Shit.
No.
Queef. That's the only one I got.
I didn't want to say it. I allowed him to say it.
Whatever.
First of all, those are quads or quadriceps.
Oh, you got me.
He didn't get it either.
Okay. Shame on you. Fine, we'll give it to you.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia tonight at 7 o'clock. Come on out. It's beautiful out there. Out of the
You can
Shelby
see my
Street.
farm from there. It's awesome. That's such a great. That's one of the
Alex
best
don't
views in
like the
Clarksville.
Mets. Come on, Alex. Let's go Mets, baby. We're getting that wild card. All right, let's get out of here.
Best street in Clarksville, right there.
Maria, I got a message from your Bible study. They said it's okay. Take
They
your
said,
time.
hurry up, you're late.
Hey Joe, does your sign actually hang there, like under that roof there?
No, but
It
doesn't that look
should.
good?
That looks really good. Like
That
it
looks good
should.
there. That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, hey. Oh, Cubs. Oh, no. Okay, well, hey, thanks for allowing us, enabling us, and being a part of this conversation, all right? I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Maria Haycraft, and I like the Blue Jays and the White Sox.
I'm Dar Place, and I don't care about it.
This was the local news you needed to know. Absolutely.
Just to make it